Good morning, superstars. How are we
everybody?
today? Welcome to RickyVillaTV in association with Shelfside Spurs and Spurs Asian TV. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell thingy for all of the channels. It's always a pleasure to broadcast for you. So, good morning, Rez. Good morning, John. Good morning, Kev. How are we feeling today? Confident? Morning, Kim, as well. Sorry.
You see at the bottom there, it says Avec Kim. You see?
Mulch 2, Rodders. Mulch 2.
That's right. We're sophisticated, is it?
So, John, Kev, how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Considering Mrs. woke me up about 5 to 11.
Nice.
Get on the stream.
Get out from under my feet.
She set up the computer for me, got all my stuff out, got me a pot of water, and said, "You better get on that thing. It's show starting in a minute."
You make a compelling argument for getting married, Kev.
I know. I'm over there on barges this morning. She's a Stepford wife now, fully and officially in the Stepford wife category. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Good work. Good work.
So, Rodney, big up to all. Come on, you Spurs. Enoch out. Nice to see you, mate. How are you? And then myself, come on, you Spurs. Enoch out. Donna Cullen. Wagwan, Mr. Ricky. Wagwan, Mr. John. Wagwan, Mr. Resonator. Wagwan, Mr. Kev. You missed.
I think Kev's wife kicked him out after those comments, eh? Right, I'm in control of this. You're out, son. Yeah.
What happened? So, have we finally figured out that Donna Cullen is actually Kev?
Oh.
Is it?
I don't know what happened there. Mr. John, you're looking everly gorgeous as always. Well, you know, he
I'm
never
not
fails.
interested in you anymore, Donna Cullen. You're not involved in my club, so you can fuck off.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh, John never fails to impress. Right, guys, so I'm going to go on to... I was going to wait for...
Imagine Kev walking around the streets of his Irish village going, Wagwan.
Streets of Philadelphia.
What is it that Kevin bloke said to us there? I don't know. I honestly don't
Irish
know.
accent, the Jamaican accent.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. There's an Irish politician, I think his name's Terry Gould or something like that, and he's got a very unique Irish accent, right? That sounds, when you listen to it, it sounds sort of Jamaican, and he's getting a load of sort of like viral sort of love from the Caribbean, right? Because he's got this sort of really strange accent. YouTube it afterwards; it's really funny. Yeah.
Right, so we'll start off on this day in history, the 15th of March. It's good that Kev's back. What happened there, Kev?
I think there was a flutter on the electric. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't have affected it because it's plugged in and...
Did you think that?
Yeah.
We were just saying, Kev, that since you disappeared and then Donna Cullen came in, we finally figured out that it's actually you.
All right. Yeah. I was caught wearing a dress once.
Whoa!
Nice.
Forget this history. We want that history.
Wearing a dress, Kevin.
It was 25 years ago, so, and it involved my wife and somebody else. And
you've not looked back since.
Can we just stay on this thing? That Kev just added some extra brilliance to that story there. Can you just repeat what you said there, Kevin?
No, I'm not going to repeat it. But I'll tell you, it was drafty.
You were in Scotland then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure a kilt counts. Yeah.
So on this day in Spurs history, 1980, Terry Nutter Naylor, his 100th appearance against Palace.
Meat hook.
Kev, talk to me about this guy. I've heard a lot about him. I don't remember having seen an awful lot of him. What was he like? Is he good?
He was a slugger. He really was a slugger.
Yeah.
And his nickname was Meat Hook. Because he worked in the butchers down at Smithfield before he became, yeah. It was in the old days, you know. He wasn't the greatest, but he gave his 100% every game, no matter what.
Yeah.
One of the
Funny how a lot would do that now.
Yeah.
One of the saddest games was we played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, as always, in a 72 League Cup final, and he gave away a penalty near the end, and that was sort of like killed the tie, and we drew at home. We lost 3. We were winning 2-1 down there. We ended up losing 3-2, I think, and then we drew at home, something like that.
Yeah.
And they got a late goal at White Lane, and we went out. It would have been we were the holders of the League Cup then, and we came back anyway. They played Stoke in the final and lost, which I was glad to hear. Yeah. Okay. He ended up being a postman after he left Spurs.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. He was working with a mate of mine. He's an Arsenal supporter. I still speak to him now. Okay. He done at Mount Pleasant Sorting Office in London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's one of the game's hard men, without being too dirty. Yeah.
I can tell by his broken nose there. He looked like he's had a few headbutts or elbows, hasn't
he? Yeah, you're not wrong. My favourite story of his. My favourite story of his. I don't know if it's true, but they said, "So, Terry, what was the best North London derby that you ever played in?" And he said, "Oh, it was. I remember running out on the pitch, and I turned to my left or my right." And I saw that we'd taken the North Bank again. And I was so chuffed.
He's a proper lad. Yeah, he still hangs around Spurs now in a lot of the do's they have after games, those sort of meet and greets. He does a lot of them. Yeah.
Is he a London boy? Or?
Yeah, he's London. Yeah, he's North London boy. But
okay.
Angel round about that way. I think he's somewhere around that way.
Islington, yes, I've just looked it up. And he made 243 appearances for us and then 73 for Charlton.
Charlton, he went, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's well loved by the fans. He's one of them fans' favourites. Yeah.
Yeah. So another is another so-called hard man, Neil Razor Ruddock, made his debut against Wimbledon in 1987.
Ironic.
Yeah. And I have actually... My overriding memory of him is that he scored the equaliser against Port. No, he scored the consolation goal against Port Vale when they beat us 2-1 in the FA Cup. Which I think
I was there that day.
It was 87 as well.
Yeah, I was there that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the looked a bit like a rice paddy that football pitch.
Yeah. It was a horrible day that. Yeah.
I remember being quite pissed off when he got poached and when he left because he was quite promising and we had high hopes for him and he got poached and we were all pissed off about it at the time and then we were quite pleased that we got him back again. So that's my overriding thoughts of him. That
he went to Millwall first of all.
Yeah.
Did he start at Millwall or no? He started with us. Sorry, what I'm talking about.
He went to Millwall. I don't know what he was, but I remember being at a match. It was a Boxing Day match, 89 maybe. And we stuffed him about 3 or 4-0 at White Hart Lane, and he was playing for them.
Because he actually started at Millwall, but he didn't appear, and then we bought him. Then he went back to Millwall, then Southampton, then back to us, and then he went to Liverpool.
Yeah. I saw him playing for Millwall against us on New Year's Day. It was Boxing Day, round about 89, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, and we stuffed him about 3-0.
Did he come back a third time, does it sound there, or was it just twice?
No, it was just twice because he was Liverpool. Then he went on loan to QPR, West Ham, Palace, Swindon Town, and then probably the biggest team of his career, Wellingborough Whitworth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And he did actually get one England cap in 84. I didn't know that. Nice.
1984, 94.
What was that, sorry?
When was his cap?
That was in 1994.
Right.
So he would have been playing for the Scousers at that point. Yeah. We just left this. But and then the man, the legend, who I still think is part human, part cyborg, or part robot, Sandro Ranieri, was born on this day in 1989.
Do you know what? He doesn't look anything like his dad, Claudio.
No.
the thinker man.
The tinker man.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. And then a picture of the Rocket Ronnie was Tottenham versus Leeds in 1997. I believe we won that one 1-0. And then there was an interview with Andy Sinton, so I bet everyone was on the edge of their seats for that one.
Yeah.
So
during the 2 weeks he was with us.
He was another one who I thought he was brilliant at QPR, wasn't he? And when he came in, Really.
Well, a few of them duds,
He
yeah.
was an emergency loan, wasn't he, Andy Sinton?
Was he? I don't know.
I can't
Or am
remember.
I getting him mixed up with someone else?
Let's have a look.
Did we sign him permanently?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
By midget wingers, didn't it? We
I
had
think
like
you're
Will
talking.
Fox.
Sorry, I think you're thinking about Andy Booth.
Oh,
He was an emergency loan, but
yeah.
no, we
As
signed him.
was Alan Pardew, would you believe?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, for the Intertoto Cup. Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that our worst ever beating, wasn't it? I was reading the other day.
9-0, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, John, you were saying something.
Very apt because that could be the score today.
Yeah.
As low as that? Oh,
Yeah, that was when we went through that phase of buying midget wingers, wasn't it? We had Rule Fox,
Minguez.
just like
Dominguez, yeah.
get the little lads on the wing.
Pocket rockets.
Yeah.
They're more like SpaceX rockets. Pocket rockets.
Who would you take if you had to have one of them out of those three? Who would you take? Sinton, Fox, or Dominguez? Fox, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah, old Foxy. I think he never really lived up. He was brilliant at Norwich, but he never really lived up to his billing. But he did still. I think
he had something. Yeah.
He could cause problems. He could still cause problems. Dominguez was ineffective, and obviously Sinton wasn't there particularly long either. So yeah.
He scored 13 goals for us, Rolf Fox. Sorry.
Sounds like the culture is a problem. He goes on these podcasts now saying about all the drinking and all the shenanigans they used to get up to. He was one of the main men on the old booze. I think, was it Gaza days? He would have been around just towards the tail end of Gaza.
95, he was there till 2000. So is that Fox you're talking about, yeah?
Yeah, Rule Fox, yeah.
It would have been different. I mean, the thing, the sort of inflection point, I think, in that timeline when it comes to football is Wenger's time at Arsenal. He's the one that actually professionalized the game in England, really, because he did what he did at Arsenal, and then everyone said, hold on a minute, this is really effective, we need to do the same.
Yeah.
And that sort of drinking culture and that sort of, football being able to do whatever they wanted outside of training and games died, and they exerted more control over what they do, so that's when it died.
Yeah, one of his stories was they put up a porno during the team talk. They went and changed the tapes before the George Graham did a team talk, and they put a porno in there, and he put it up in front of all the players. That's one of his stories.
Excellent.
So, Reg, you've only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the match today. What do you think? What are you?
We're gonna get hurt really badly today, right? And I think that was always on the cards anyway. But I'd say that the club have been completely negligent in not getting rid of Igor Tudor earlier. Not because of this match, although I reckon if we had got someone that can do what we need them to do in beforehand, it might not have been as painful as it's likely to be today. But it is absolute negligence, because rather than give someone a decent run of nearly 2 weeks to prepare for what really is one of our cup finals this season, which is the game against Forest, right?
Yeah.
Rather than give them that amount of time to prepare the team for that game, they have persisted with this. I will go on record and say I have never called for a Spurs manager to be sacked. I've always backed them, no matter who they've been, right up until the moment they leave the club. This guy is different, mainly because, and not because of his decision to pick Kinski or his decision to sub Kinski, but because of the way that he treated Kinski after subbing him off, right?
Yeah.
Just on a basic human level, you at least acknowledge the guy. At least acknowledge the guy. He has had a fucking nightmare, not just for his sake, but look at the other players as well. The other players will look at that and say, if I fuck up, I'm by myself. I am alone.
Yeah.
Right? How is that going to foster team cohesion? And all of the stories that are coming out about him is this fact that he's this disciplinarian. He doesn't actually want to work on the man management side of things. and all he's doing is not necessarily critical, but it's all about the quote that I read from him is, yeah, I advise them on how to be better players. Yeah, that's what they need right now, advice. What they need is to feel like footballers, right? You're not making them feel like footballers. If you say, this is my advice for you to be a better player, what you're not saying, but what is implicit in that is that they're not good players right now. Yeah? You can't keep telling them they need to improve. That's not going to help them. You've got to tell them that they're already good enough so that they can believe that. For that reason, this guy has got to get gone now, right? If he isn't sacked after today's match, I think my head will explode.
I think the result will expedite that, Rez, to be honest. I mean,
It better.
Yeah.
It better. I'm sure, unless he can engineer a win. If he engineers a win, then I'll give him a bit more time, right? But if we don't get anything other than 3 points today, he has got to go.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kim?
Well, we've got that game coming up on Wednesday in the Champs League. But
That's
we need a manager.
Well, that's gone for a burn as well. I don't give a shit about the Champions League either.
Yeah. And then we got a nice break. So, we've got a few weeks off to rebuild. Rebuild the.
But isn't Forest next Sunday?
Oh, is it next Sunday?
I think it's in a week's
I
time.
might be wrong. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking of the international break. Yeah.
It's after Forest, I think. That
After the Forest game. So, it's a good time to take charge of someone and have a nice break to work on it on the training ground, which seems to be impossible.
Not if we drop points against Forest. If we drop points against Forest, we're relegated. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. But as you say,
West Ham now caught on points with us. Forest are only 2 points behind. If they win that, we drop to 17th, equal on points with West Ham, who just, even with that horrendous run-in they've got, they drew against Man City yesterday. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Because they're trying.
Yeah, and because they've got Nuno.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. John?
And Bowen, even without Somerville. But,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back soon.
I've got to rush, guys. We've got to go. We're driving to Hartford and Broxbourne today. It's a pleasure seeing you guys and everyone in the chat. Great to see you guys. See you again soon.
Good luck tonight.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
And
Good
Kim,
luck.
all the best.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Radio.
Bye. Yeah, so I think that's pretty succinct, isn't it? It's I don't really know what he does. I don't understand a lot of his press conferences. To be honest, I don't listen to a lot of them. So maybe the only information that I get is off Twitter and what's written by other journalists. But he doesn't seem. He's apparently this guy who can motivate teams and get them out of trouble. 4 losses on the trot. What the hell is going on?
14 goals or something? I don't know. Yeah.
And who's going to play today?
It'll be Danso and Dragoshin, won't it, at the centre backs. And
he'll probably play Porro there as well. Because he'll stick with his 3. He's you can tell he's hard headed.
They're going to get ripped a new one today.
Yeah. Liverpool aren't in great form, but Dr. Tottenham, I'm sure, will play them back into some.
Yeah. When was the last time we beat him? That was when Modric was about, wasn't it? We beat him 2-0 up there, I seem to remember.
We've been up there with some great teams, haven't we? We've had some great teams, been playing much better than them. We still end up getting shafted or heavily beaten, don't we? So the more worrying thing today is all the players with character are out, aren't they? Like Romero, Van der Ven and Pauline, of people that actually do get stuck in and fight. We haven't got any of them. So if they get an early goal, the players there are a bit weak, aren't they? They're just going to give up.
Yeah. I'm going to pull you up on that, though, John. You think Van der Ven actually, has he actually shown that over the last few months, I'd say?
Not this season, not since this season.
I think he's got the hump. Like, we said last week that Romero alluded to the fact that they were promised such strength in this, they'd be strengthening the squad when they sign their new deals. So him and Romero have just got the dead hump. Like Kev keeps saying, he's got the 1,000-yard stare and he's fucking pissed off. He wants to go now because he's been let down. But is that you could argue that's a kind of selfish mentality, but it's like in indicative of the feeling in the squad, isn't it? They're all pissed off that they think they've been let down by above, so they're not trying properly, are they? So you could argue that's not good leadership, but
there are periods in the games when he really bursts into energy and tries to do things and tries to make things happen, you know. And when he's going forward, he drives forward and come on, let's do something. But all around him seems to fall apart.
Problem is when he drives forward, Kev, you always think, oh God, if he loses it here, we're screwed back there. You know?
Yeah.
Stay there. Stay there.
Get a bit of right on the back of him. Time to
like
go.
Last week, Christ, trying to catch that guy is like, like a 1960s
and they're relishing
alongside him.
And
you see Jed Spence came and nearly got the guy, didn't he? And Porro was like going backwards when he wasn't getting anywhere nearer to him.
It really is Keystone Cop stuff, and it's like
bloody hell. So
I think there's no point bringing a new guy in for this game, was there? I mean, like we say, we've been up there with some great teams. We've been playing great football. Our 1-11's brilliant, but much better than theirs, and we've still ended up getting 3-0 up there and stuff like that. So there's no point throwing away a potential new manager bounce, is there, on that game?
Yeah. No, that's...
He's probably already been told he's going after the Liverpool game. The Atletico game being at home, I think, will expedite his sacking, because then we could try and get the crowd on side a little bit for that game, and then
there is a crowd.
Build for the Notts Forest game. Well, that's the other thing, Kev. If they sack him, they might get a crowd for the. Depends who they bring in as well, don't they? If they bring in Redknapp, they'd get a crowd for that Atletico game, wouldn't you? If his first game back.
Yeah.
You never know. Redknapp might have said to him, "I ain't coming before Cheltenham." They might be quite happy with that, thinking, "Oh, it's Liverpool anyway. Fuck it, we'll get him off to Cheltenham."
I saw an interview with him, and the interviewer asked him at Cheltenham, "So you're bringing Cranchard back?" He said, "Yeah, Defoe and Crouchy as well, and I'll have the Zimmer frames ready on the halfway line."
You sure they want a Paddy Power advert or something like that? Yeah?
No, it was actually an interview by a Spurs fan journalist. I don't know where he was from. But he was. They were having a good laugh, and Harry was saying that he'd love to come back, and he's available if they want him. It's just 10 years out of the game.
He did say he'd had a phone call from Daniel Levy, though, didn't he? Which might work against him, saying that Daniel rang me the other day to tell me what had actually gone on, and he obviously wouldn't say anything, but he knew, kind of thing. But that will work against him, won't it? And the other thing that will work against him that he revealed in that interview, didn't he, James? I don't know if you saw it, that Redknapp, Levy said to him, "If it was me, I'd have hired you by now." I don't know what they're playing at. So they seem determined to do whatever opposite of Daniel Levy wants to do. So if they're thinking now that in the media it's coming out that Levy would have hired him, they're thinking, right, we're not going to hire him. We'll go and hire someone else.
Yeah. Just for spite.
Yeah. To not be seen to be doing what he would have done.
Yeah.
But he's 78. Fucking Donald Trump's 80, and he's running the fucking free world. So I'm sure Harry Redknapp
running the world, not the free world.
I'm sure Harry Redknapp can run our football club if Trump can run the whole world pretty much at 80 years old. For Christ's sake. They're making out like he's 170, aren't they? It's like fucking 78.
I'm still not sure about that. Because hearing in that interview, he does sound like an old man now. A lot more than Roy Hodgson did when he was at Palace. Hodgson still seemed to have seemed to be a little bit sharper. I don't know about Harry, but I mean, desperate times.
Well, I'm 70. I've lost half of my marbles already, so it's like, I blame that on the drugs.
I didn't think you had any marbles, Kev, in the first place.
Well, you do keep whacking red all the time. That's not going to help, is it? You lose a few.
Pretty good at the moment. Only got a couple.
Oh, nice one. Yeah. So some news that's come out this week. Again, it's probably bullshit. I don't know. It could be true. And they're saying that certain members of the dressing room are pissed off with other certain members of the dressing room, especially one person who has said that he doesn't care if they get relegated because he'll be moving in the summer. Anyway, now there's been, at first, everybody was pointing fingers at Van der Ven. Over the last couple of days, it's now pointing fingers at Siemens or Kudos. Who do you think is a likely one to have said that.
It's probably just a clever tactic by the club, isn't it? You know, like Alex Ferguson used to have two blank envelopes, and he said 2 players are going to let us down this season, and we'll open the envelopes at the end of the season to see if I'm right. And he had no names in there, but everyone else thought it was them, so they tried a bit harder and they tried a bit harder. Yeah. So it's probably just a little plant to get in the heads of the dressing room, thinking, who is it? Who is it? I'm going to try. People might think it's me. Shit, I better try harder, kind of thing. Yeah, so it might be a clever ploy planted in the press, you know.
Yeah. That's a good point, John, but you've completely ruined my part of the show because I wanted you to give me a name. But anyway.
I think it's Kudos, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's got no
I'm beginning to lean there as well. But it wouldn't surprise me about Siemens as well, because obviously we don't see Kudos because he's in rehabilitation. But every time you see Siemens, I know before he's moody anyway, isn't he? But it really does look like he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to come off the bench, which is understandable. I don't really know why we're not playing him and why we're sticking with Muani. Muani against Atletico Madrid, I think I counted 5 times he lost the ball on the edge of our penalty area. Because rather than when getting the ball, passing it off quick or whatever, he tried to do a sidestep or he tried to put it through someone's legs.
We said last week, didn't we? The players you need at times like this are like Dom Solanke and Richie. They're the ones that are going to work their asses off no matter what. They don't do the flicks and the tricks, do they? They're just going to put a shift in. That's what we need at the moment, isn't it? In the quarterfinal, the semi-final, and the final, Richie played on that left there, didn't he? He did a job. Was a nuisance, was a physical presence, and he was an out ball when he just got stuck in, which is what goes a long way sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he hates Liverpool, so he's got to be a shoe-in to start today, hasn't he?
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? You would hope so. But talking about going back to talking about transfer news, we heard some good news that apparently Archie Gray won't be joining Barcelona in the summer.
Or Real Madrid or anywhere else.
So, yeah. What the fuck is all that about? Where is he? Has he been? I've never seen any links or anything like that.
No.
People just trying to rip us at the moment, aren't they? We're an easy target for everyone, aren't we? You can see all these stupid rumours about Gareth Southgate and all. It's an easy excuse to laugh at us, isn't it? Which is this is the ENIC legacy.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of ignore it all, haven't you, really?
It does make me laugh, though, in regards to players like Jay Boothroyd coming out and saying, oh, yeah, I hope Spurs don't get relegated because, I always love when they come to the Emirates and get spanked. And it's like, what the fuck have you ever done in the footballing world, mate? What did he do? He got relegated a number of times, didn't he? I seem to remember with the teams he played for. Did he play for Stoke and Coventry or something like that?
That sort of stuff.
So
I prefer not to speak. He's not worth our oxygen, is he?
Yeah,
oxygen.
That's
not to ruin another one of your talking points.
That's all right. But anyway, I've run out of things to say now, guys. So I think we'll wrap it up. Please like and subscribe. So who's going to play today? Who do you think? What will be the starting 11?
Is Jed Spence fit at the moment? Did he play?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
There will be Dragosin, Danso, Porro, Jed Spence. I think Polina's concussed and he can't play. So it'll be Papsar, Conor Gallagher, and Archie Gray in the middle there. Richie, Solanke, Tell on the left. Tell on the right, and maybe Richie on the left and Solanke. Like you were saying, he'd probably want to play 3 at the back, wouldn't he? So it'd be Richie and Solanke up top.
Yeah.
And you can't play Tell in the midfield, can you? So it'd probably be Gallagher, Gray, and Papsar are only 3 fit midfielders, really. And then who's he going to put in the back? That you said about maybe Porro, but who could he play? Who else have we got?
You could put Archie Gray at the back, couldn't you? And Basuma and Sarr in the middle.
He could.
Yeah.
Basuma was injured, wasn't he? Is he back?
Was he?
Yeah, he was injured ahead of Athletic.
Yeah, no, it's showing he's back early April. So, yeah, you're right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can put Archie Gray right back and then Porro. I'll tell you, I'd probably put Archie Gray in the centre back, the right centre back, because Porro was crap there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Then put Porro right wing back, and then you need another midfielder, don't we? You could put Tell as a number 10 behind Solanke and Richie, couldn't you? But he'll probably want to get Colin Mawali in there, won't he, as well? But he can't play midfield. Neither can Solanke or Richie. Unless it'll be 5-2-3, wouldn't it? Like Sarr and Gallagher, and then Mawani, Richie, and Solanke up top.
Up front, that's very possible. Right, we have another guest coming in.
Oh,
so let's just do this. Good afternoon, sir.
Here he is.
How are you?
Yeah, look. Yay, we've got our little postcard going. Yeah, got a little postcard. Welcome to the championship. How are we doing, boys?
Yeah, not too bad. And just as you entered the studio, the Spurs women have gone 1-0 down to Everton. Nice one, guy.
not surprised. Yeah.
Well, we always know I'm a curse to this team, or the team is a curse of mine. One way or the other, it's a shit show. But yeah, John, you were talking about the possible lineup for today. I've been listening in the background.
It's like he'll go with his 11 senior pros, I guess, but none of it. You need 3 midfielders there, and I don't think any of those others can play midfield, can they? Really, Solanke probably has got the attributes to do it, hasn't he? But you're forgetting about someone. Have we got any other midfielders? We haven't. It's just Gallagher and Gray and Sarr, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, Gallagher, Gray, and Sarr.
Yeah. So Aussie Ange, hello mate, how are you? Morning all. Today's going to be a great day. We're getting back on track with a freak win at Anfield. But after that, we need Ange back to save us. Remember the 4-0 against City. Let's play like that. That'd be nice. But good to see you, mate. Carl's Lim Blue, afternoon, chaps and chat. Nice to see you, mate. Please hit the like and the subscribe.
Wasn't Lange spotted in Amsterdam? What? Really? Who the hell can he be Who can he be getting out there? Like, is there anyone in the Dutch league that's?
Troy Parrott.
No, I mean manager-wise.
Oh right, sorry.
Is there anyone, any big name managers out there that Spurs links or anything?
Well, knowing that lot, they'll go for Robin van Persie, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Not at all. Oh, God.
With John Jensen as his number 2.
Oh, God.
Shoot!
Oh,
he still gave me one of my finest moments of following Denmark.
Sorry to denigrate him like that.
No, that's all right. He seemed like quite a nice guy, but, you know, he went to Arsenal, so he went down in my expectations massively.
Oh.
Kev.
Yes, sir.
Lineup. What do you reckon?
It's a hodgepodge, isn't it? It really is. I'm trying to do it.
No, he manages the United States.
Oh, yeah. Hodgepodge. Yeah.
Sorry. I won't give up.
Well, I think Kinski won't be playing in goal. I know that. Nick.
If he's been told he is going after a Liverpool game, for shits and giggles, you just put Kinski in goal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, he does quite well.
I'm not taking him off this time. I'm not taking him off. Don't blame me for taking him off this time.
I really don't know who's available. Honestly, I can't.
Brandon
Austin. Me on the bloody op. I was just like checking it now to see who was injured, and it wasn't injured. So, on the sly. You caught me on it. I'll hold my hands up.
Okay. Guy, what do you reckon, mate? God, I thought you were smoking a Philly blunt there, mate.
It's all my weight. No. Do you know what? I know this sounds really horrible, but I honestly just don't care. I know that's really horrible to say, guys. But like, who have we got? It's going to be the same fit 11 that we have, right? Some players are going to be out of position, like Gray might be in defence or midfield. Colin Mawani's going to play wherever he is. He's still going to kick the ball outside the field about 6 times. Like, you know what I mean? You know, and also, like, I've been talking to some Liverpool fans. They think that we might win this, and I'm like, why?
Yes, my friend.
Why?
No.
Are you mad? Like, they're not going into this game confident. And I'm like, have you been watching us? No. Well, don't worry, mate. The 3 points in the bag, man.
You'll be all right. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll be all right, mate. It'll be all right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would put Kinski in goal just for shits and gigs, man. Oh, why not, man? He does well against Liverpool, right? He does well against Liverpool, right?
Yeah, on his debut, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, look, people are saying it picks itself. I mean, it's going to be a mix of Gallagher and Gray in midfield, or Sarr and Gray in midfield. Up front, you're going to get Tell, Mawani, and Solanke, or Tell, Mawani, or Richie. You know, it's just, yeah, it's going to be one of those three. But you know, I will look at the lineup with bated breath, shall we say?
So what my
I don't know if you can tell, boys, I'm really not looking forward to this fixture.
No, me neither, to be honest. But what my foot mob thing is saying is they reckon Vicario in goal, Dragusin, Danso, and Porro back three, Sue's on the left, Sarr and Gray in the middle, Spence on the right. Well, that'd be good to see Spence on the right, wouldn't it? Gallagher and Richie as attacking midfielders, and Solanke up front.
That's just an AI.
Why not?
Slop, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? I mean, I haven't been able to predict a lineup for Spurs all season, so why not? Why not? Why not, boys and girls? Why not?
I think he's got his Dragusin, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think it's a massive problem, isn't it, with the central midfield, because there's like three of them. So I suppose you could play Sarr and Gallagher and then Gray as a centre back, but then you have to, he'll probably play Spence left back, Porro right back or wing back, and then Mawani, Richarlison and Solanke, or Tell chucked in there somewhere or another. Do you think that Tell wants to leave?
I haven't seen it personally.
No?
He slagged off Frank, didn't he? So he doesn't like Frank, and none of them like current guy, do they? So there's no reason for him to leave, because we think a new manager would be coming in and have a fresh start, wouldn't he, really?
Yeah. What do you think of him, though? Is that Torby going mental in the background?
No, it's the Jack. Well, it's both of them. Yeah, fighting over a toy.
Hearing this little.
That's the Jack Russell. That's the Jack Russell. He's got toenails that screech on the laminate.
Okay. So,
sorry, guys.
What do you think about Tell? Do you think I can see something there, and it seems that when he comes on, he actually does try, whereas the other lot don't really.
It's taken him a while.
Do you think he'll get there? I mean, it was a lot of money, and he's what, 20, 21?
Yeah.
I was very surprised to learn that Archie Gray was only 20 this week. I mean, Jesus Christ, that boy's got an old head on his shoulders, isn't he? And he's actually looked like one of our best players over the last few games. I know you're not a big fan of his, Guy, but
no, I am not. But if we are saying Archie Gray is one of our best players, then yeah, I mean, we are
performing. You know,
yeah, I mean, some of them have to, don't they? I mean, look, players under Frank. Players under Frank, you could tell that they just didn't give a shit. Tell didn't even get many starts, so it's no wonder Tell didn't like Frank. You know, he was pulled from the Champions League squad and he got pretty much no starts all season. He's got for me, he's like an Odegaard, isn't he? He's got flashes.
Yeah.
He's got flashes, and at least he's trying. He's trying. You know what? He's been playing better than RKM, man. He's been playing better than RKM. But then that's not saying much, is it?
No, that's true. So, everybody, I think, well, maybe you don't, Aussie Ange, because I'm not sure how often you watch the program, but I was not a big fan of Ange, basically because of him calling the fans out. But you're saying he needs to come back. Now, I know that John thought that might be a good idea at some point. I'm really going to need some convincing.
I don't think that was a good. I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I must
Good. No, I did a whole stream. I did a whole stream with Eugene about this. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if he's serious, if he's trolling me, or if he really does want Ange back. But we did a whole stream on it, and I still left completely unconvinced. I just think it's the silliest thing that we could do. And he has been putting his mouth about. I must admit, he's been going on interviews and watching games, and
well, that's why he won't get. That's why he won't get. Yeah, because
he's not the Messiah.
He's a very naughty boy.
It's just an Aussie boy. But no, I don't think he'll come back. I don't think he'll come back. If he were offered, of course he would. He'd love the money, wouldn't he? He'd love the money. But no, I think it would be an absolute disaster. If he came back.
It'd be stupid. Because it's the fear of failing, and if he failed again, I'll come back, which is likely with the situation we're in.
Absolutely.
His stock's not very high at the moment, isn't it? After failing at Forest, so he ain't going to get another Premier League job, is he? That's the only way you look at it. If he does get offered a Tottenham job, it's the only chance he's ever going to get a Premier League job again, because he won't get offered any other one at the moment. So, from his point of view, he'd be stupid not to take it, I think. But I don't think we should, because those league defeats at the end of the season, and he's already admitted that he was playing a style of football which went against his whole ethos and stuff like that. So he'd have to come back in and then play a style of football that he doesn't like and he doesn't want to play. And it's just the messaging is a bit poor, isn't it, around that?
And we've already seen it at Forest. I saw all I needed to see at Forest. I watched these Forest games because I was interested, and they were an absolute shit show. An absolute shit show. And compared to what they're doing now, it just goes to show. I just think there's more than enough evidence, and there's more than enough of a data pool to say that no.
I don't think it was entirely as far for us. I mean, the players loved Nuno, didn't they? And they didn't want anyone else to come in, so they were dead against it in the first place. He didn't have pre-season with him. He didn't have a chance to bring in any of his players, so he admits it was a stupid decision to take it, didn't it? But
yeah.
I'm sure he got a bit of wedge out of it, a nice payoff, but it's ruined his reputation a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's saying Ange is in our top 5 managers of all time. And he is. I mean, I think Ange is as good a cup manager as you could probably find. And I'd love to have it if we were just playing in cups. It's just one-off games. But in the league, after the first 10 games in the first season, we kind of got found out, and Romero and Van der Ven got injured or sent off or whatever. They can't play. You have to have seriously fit players to play his type of football, and unfortunately, we didn't have that.
We didn't give him those players. That's the way.
No, that's true. But you've got to realise that being at Tottenham, you're not going to get what you want.
But they get made all these promises, don't they, when they take the job? Like, this is what I need. Like, it's a high intensity, high pressure football. I need 2 players for every position. We'll do that for you. This is a news board. Yeah, we'll give you that. And then they'd let him down the first window, they let him down the second window, and then all the pressure's on him. He's got the hump. The players are all fucking dead on their feet. You can't play that kind of football anymore.
Yeah.
So it's all on the board.
It's the history of the Tottenham. Yeah. It's the history of the Tottenham, and I totally agree. I mean, look, you've just got to look at our disastrous, and it is a disastrous transfer window. That was an absolute disaster, a complete disaster.
Definitely.
And it is all completely on the board. I mean, this all we needed was the players, a couple of players that we needed, that even as fans, it's weird, isn't it, that every fan knew what kind of player we needed, but the board for some reason didn't. I mean,
and the way it was framed, that Semenyo was the only player in world football that could have improved our squad, our wonderful squad.
Oh my God!
Hearing that in the Levy years when we didn't sign anyone for a couple of seasons for
2 old transfer windows, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Coles Lynn Blue is saying Vicario, Gray, Radu, Dan, so Porro, Spence, Sar, Gallagher, Xavi, Richie, and Solanke. Yeah, I forgot.
Isn't it telling that none of us picked Xavi in our team when we were doing our team a minute ago?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Xavi, the wonder kid.
It's not really someone that you remember at the moment, is it? Because he really hasn't done anything. Aussie Ange says, I had the best argument for Ange to come back. Ange didn't fail. He got us 2 seasons of European football. That's fair enough, yeah. Beat Liverpool 1-0 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. Yeah, then we got spanked, what was it, 4-5-0 in the next one?
Yeah, I was just about to say, you're using results-based analysis to kind of prop your narrative there on one leg. I mean, cool.
Guess who were champions last year? Liverpool. Yeah, fair enough. Ange needs 2 seasons with us with solid backing, and he can get us challenging at the top table. That is, I reckon that wouldn't be a surprise if he got solid backing.
That's any manager, though. That's any manager.
This is Tottenham. I'm sorry. Yeah, we had 2 of the world's biggest profile managers in Mourinho and Conte, and neither of them got what they wanted. So why would you change that for a guy who doesn't have such a big profile? Yeah, he's got a big profile in Australia. He's got a big profile in Scotland.
Yeah.
Not down here, unfortunately. So it's I definitely saw it was exciting at first. The first season, even then when we started losing a few, because we were still having a go, etc. But just his whole attitude towards the fans, his lack of movement on the touchline wound me up as well. Now, I don't expect him to be like Antonio Conte shouting and screaming, but actually look like you're showing some interest instead of just like this, you know.
Alex Ferguson had a book called The Manager, and one of the points he made in there is it goes against a bit what he was like. That if you look over and the manager's jumping up and down and going crazy, it looks like things aren't going to plan. And he said it's preferable that they look over and they see the manager's quite calm and and everything's going as I planned it, kind of thing. But if they're jumping up and down and throwing cups around, it creates chaos, which then goes onto the pitch, and then the players start going, oh shit, what's going on, kind of thing. So there is an argument for him not jumping up and down and creating histrionics on the sidelines.
Yeah.
For me, he was the reason I gave up my season ticket. So no, fuck him, I don't care.
Oh, really?
At the end of the day, I was there for most of those 22 losses, and it got to a point where I was sick of him. I was just sick of him. Same with Frank. I was sick of the interviews. I was sick of the pressers. I was sick of the instillment of it's okay to lose mentality. I was just done with it. I know this is horrible to say, boys and girls, but I just don't like it when Spurs lose.
That's very fucking true, isn't it?
It's a repeating pattern, isn't it? The managers come in full of hope and they made all these promises, and then by the end they're just broken and they haven't been backed, and then the managers think, oh, what's the point? And they're just going through the motions, waiting to leave, aren't they? Because they think, I can't do anything here because they won't fucking help me.
Yeah,
it's like a Groundhog Day, isn't it? Constant Groundhog Day.
Do you think that Pochettino got lucky in regards to the players that we had coming through, the signings that we made? None of them were particularly expensive, were they? Toby wasn't expensive. Alderweireld wasn't expensive. Obviously, Danny Rose was there or thereabouts. We signed him for, what was it, 600,000, I believe, from Leeds.
Yeah, pittance. We got him for pittance.
And Walker, we signed Walker and what was the other guy? Kyle Norton. And Norton was the one who we really wanted. And they were kind of like, yeah, well, you could take Walker as well. And then it was the same with Routledge and Lennon, wasn't it? You know, we signed Routledge for the first team. He got injured. Lennon never looked back.
I wouldn't say it was lucky.
Did Trippier come in and Poch, or was he pre-Poch?
Yeah, he was Poch. He was bought because he had a punt with Walker, didn't he? So he was trying to get rid of Walker.
Yeah.
Who are the ones who's the ones that got away? We were after a few that they were refused to pay the wages, weren't they? I think at the time.
Cahill.
Who?
Cahill.
Yeah.
And
Redknapp.
That was Redknapp. I think it was it De Jong? Was it one of the Dutch guys from Ajax?
It might have been Van Dijk. Was it Van Dijk? No.
Yeah, I think Van Dijk. Yeah, I think we.
What's his name? Salah.
Salah. Yes. I don't think he wanted to come and play for us,
wasn't he?
No, wasn't he in the Netherlands? Because he left Chelsea.
Germany, was he?
It was the little dude at Liverpool that married the 14-year-old. What was his name?
Sane.
The striker from.
Sorry.
No, later than that. It was Suarez. There's three of them, weren't there, up front? Not Solanke.
Firmino?
No, the other one, the third one.
Bill Wyman, he married a 14-year-old, but I don't think he played football.
Not Sars. He went to Germany, went to Bayern.
I can't remember.
It was Salah, Firmino, and Mane.
Mane, that's that what, oh no, I said Sane, didn't I? Sorry. No,
Mane.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
We wouldn't pay his wages. Liverpool stumped us on that one.
Yeah. It's the same old story of us, isn't it? We used to just get the checkbook out years ago. Yeah. There you go. Sure,
Aussie Ange is saying Ange has a massive profile. He needs respect on his name. He's a European champion. Yeah, I agree with that. But when you look at the profile of Conte and Mourinho, they are a lot bigger. Now, I will say, I don't agree with that, actually. Sorry. He does have a big profile. I wouldn't say he has a massive profile. Celtic and Tottenham are, and Forest as well, because obviously they're in the Premiership, and used to be a big club back in the 80s. Bloody hell. Brian Clough time. You know, they were massive.
But we smacked them in 91, mate.
Just.
Yeah, it took some dark art. I'm not going to lie, it took some dark art, but
we mentioned that last week, Guy, about having players with character, because to say the adversity of Gascoigne getting stretchered off at the beginning of the game, and then the players didn't wilt. They rolled their sleeves up and said, "Right, we're going to win that for Gazza because he got us to this cup final." You know, having players with character in the team, we Linekers and Mabbott.
Well, yeah, we don't.
And players like that. Paul Stewart.
I was on a stream. I was on a stream with a guy called Anthony who's just started, and we went into this discussion of the players, and it's a simple question, right? And I'll pose it to everyone here. What player would you get on the back of a Spurs shirt right now?
I can't think of anyone who want to come, to be honest with you. I really can't.
I've got a Madison one for my nephew. That was probably last year. Kulusevski, but who knows if he'll ever play again.
I thought you meant a newcomer.
No, I mean current squad. Would you get anyone on the back of a shirt?
I'll put my own name on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're talking about putting a name on the back of a shirt?
Yeah. Which team member, current squad, right, would you have on the back of a shirt right now?
Kinski.
If you're on a Guy, I'd get Gray, my guy, on the back there.
But no, we don't have any character. I mean, we were talking about the mentality, right? We were talking about this is with someone else that you might know. They were talking about, the PGMOL and how it's against us and VAR this. And I was like, well, we don't need to complain about VAR next season, do we? But I was saying that one card, doesn't matter what it is, one ref decision can throw the whole game. So in response, I was like, so you're telling me the player mentality is so in the mud that one on-field decision completely destroys their confidence? Is that what our team mentality is? Oh no, I'm not saying that. Well, you are saying that because it's true. It's one decision and the whole team goes to shit.
That's
one problem.
Team, though. That's all team. But you make a compelling argument there, Guy, for going down to the Championship. That's one of the reasons I gave up my season ticket, because I hated VAR. And you can't celebrate a goal anymore, and it's a waste of fucking time. Like that instant moment, that release where you can celebrate a goal, it's gone. So
that's what it's all about.
I hate it that much. The fact that Levy didn't back Kane, that was the other reason that I gave up my season ticket. But main one was VAR. So if we go down to the Championship, fucking hallelujah, no VAR.
I'll see you at the Valley, mate. I'll see you at the Valley for away days, bro. Turnstiles, mate.
Can we get relegated? There's no VAR. That's awesome.
Oh, we're getting relegated anyway, mate. We're
God,
getting
thank you.
relegated
You've given me
anyway.
back my Tottenham. You've given me Tottenham back. Yes. No VAR.
You've got your Tottenham back.
Yeah.
But you're not proper turnstiles, mate. You know, none of this brewdog posh like beers. No, it's only Carling and Carlsberg, man. Balti pies, sausage rolls. You know,
No Gary
none of
Neville
this-
on our games all the time, calling out.
yeah,
our
no
players.
Gary Neville.
Yeah.
He wants us to get relegated anyway.
Just getting
Yeah,
better
he
all
wants
the
to
time.
get us relegated anyway, mate. Yeah, sure, I'm all for it, man. Let's all go.
Well, yeah, I'll see you down the den with my body armor on. So.
They might come up, mate. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. That's very, very, very true. So,
Now in our luck, they'll bring in VAR in the Championship next year, won't they?
yeah, Wrexham will probably be paying for it, won't they? So, yeah, anyway.
Aussie Ange, you're preaching to the converted here. I was a big Ange fan, but I just don't think it's the right fit for him to come back now. I've give him respect and props, and he wasn't back properly, and who knows what might have happened. He told the board when he went to Europe, he needed 2 players for every position. They didn't give him anything he needed. They let him down. They fucking sold him down the river like they do to every manager. It wasn't his fault. He's a good manager. I liked him. He preached to the converted. He don't need to justify to us. I just don't think he's the right fit to come back now because the guys that fired him are still in charge, aren't they? So,
yeah. And he's burnt his bridges a bit, really, as well, hasn't he?
And he has burnt his bridges in all those interviews he's doing, slagging them off. So there's no chance they'll hire him back. So I just don't think it'll happen.
Yeah. Could say, yeah.
But it carries on here. If Ange was manager in the UCL final, we'd have won that.
So I just agree with you there, Aussie Ange, and I disagree with you on that front. There's a saying in cup finals: you play your best team, regardless of form and coming into the game. You've got to play your best players in a cup final. Big moments need big players. Harry Kane was our main man, wasn't he? We had to play him in that final. Son should have played as well, but
no, I still think he should have played Mora, but yeah, we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
Mora was like 1 in 4 though, wasn't he? He couldn't gamble on him the Champions League final.
Great hat trick against Huddersfield, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was there. So when he put his little baby out, baby out of the crowd.
Yeah.
But his little baby to kick the ball, and there was a big cheer when his little son scored.
Yeah, that's quality.
We lost that game for a different reason.
Yeah. Right, guys.
It was a good day out for me. It was a good day out for me. It was a good day out for me. You know, I spent a couple of days in Madrid getting pissed. It was fun.
I thought you went Huddersfield at home.
Oh, no. I got sunburnt to a crisp, mate.
Who went out for that one, John? Gaza and Showbiz went, didn't they?
Yeah, Gaza, Showbiz. I think Needs went as well.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of my mates went, took their wives with them. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. Did you go, Kev?
No.
I didn't even turn up to I was going to go out in Amsterdam for the semi-final. Houdini was over and he said, "Oh, yeah, come and meet us." And I think I finished work at about 6 o'clock. I was so nervous. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm going home.
Can you remember the game or were you battered?
Sorry?
Can you remember any of the game or were you too battered?
No. I was. I watched it at home. And yeah, what was it? We went 2-0 down, didn't we? Or was it 3-0?
No, until recently, this shows what complete bollocks stats are. Until last year's final, the game against Liverpool was the game where the opposition goalie, the Liverpool goalie, made the most saves in the game. Can you remember any shots that we had in that game?
No.
No. They were all like tame sort of back pass kind of block, like little P-rollers, weren't there? There was no... But it was a record for the amount of saves by a winning goalkeeper. And I don't remember any shots, to be honest.
I know we had about 60%, didn't we? Something like that.
Yeah. The one thing I do remember is I took that season shirt off with Harry Kane on the back and I threw it into the stadium and I've never bought that shirt again, mate. You know, the one with the blue lapel and it fades to blue? Nah. It's probably in a landfill somewhere in Spain, mate.
They probably hung it up behind the bar or something.
Yeah. Dreadful final. Dreadful. And that's when I said I'm never going to a final again. Look what happened.
Yeah, we stopped going to Wembley because I was about 0 for 7 in a row at Wembley when I like 7 finals in a row and semi-finals. Like I was like, I'm obviously a massive Jonah, and I didn't go the next one, and we lost that one as well. So it wasn't my fault after all.
Yeah, That's how I felt last season, because every time I went to the stadium, we lost. And I was like, it's got to be me. It's got to be me. Stop going. We still lost.
Blame you for that, guy. I don't think
You
we
and
can blame you.
50,000 others, yeah.
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
big guy out. Every time he used to come with us, he'd occasionally come. We had a spare ticket, and he came the first time and we won. And we're like, oh wow, you were good luck, Charlie. You have to come the next game. And then he worked out that like the next 3 or 4 times he came, we lost basically. And we said, what's the difference? What do you do differently? He goes, well, I bought a program. So the next 4 times he bought a program. So the next time we invited him, he said, do not buy a fucking program, Al. So we brought him along and we lost again, right? And on the way home, we're like, wow, fucking hell, Al, at least you didn't buy a program this time. He goes, yeah, I did. I bought a fucking program. I was like, Ali, it was your fault.
Brilliant.
He'd tell us, trying to sneak it away, but yeah, it's his fault.
Do you still see him? Is he still about?
He's still he lives over in Aylesbury now. He's got 2 little boys.
Okay, send him my regards.
It's still the same. Yeah. Still the same.
Hilarious geezer. Carlsland Blue, 6 teams in the playoff next season, 3rd to 8th. So we probably finish 9th or lose in the final. It's going to be tough. They don't take any prisoners in the championship, do they?
No. I watch it. I go to the games because you know what my local team is. I actually watch. People ask me. It's like, oh, you know, they talk about the championship as if they go, and I'm like, no, I watch these games, mate. I do watch the games. I go to the games down the valley, bro. Like I'm an honorary addict. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we will.
Addict, not addict.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they hate Spurs because we have a bad history with them as well. But everyone hates us. But I'm like,
in London.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, we won't beat Charlton. But Charlton play better football than us. They do. It's a completely different style of football, but it's better than ours. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Jens, were you there when Ali got interviewed by South Korean TV?
I don't think it was.
It's when we're at Wembley. You know, under the arches, he had the 2 little bits that go up, and when the son had first joined, I think it was his 2nd season, and there was a South Korean TV station, and they had all the big, massive cameras and stuff. And they asked Ali, and they got him all ready and stuff like that. And they're like, so do you think Sonny should be playing in the team? It was when he was like, you know, coming in and out and not getting. He goes, wow, he's been doing really well recently. He's knocking on the door, and you can see this Korean like looking at him like, what does knocking on the door mean? And he walks off and he goes, well, I think that went really well. I'm like, I have no idea what you're on about, mate. How do Koreans know what knocking on the door means? And like they were looking at him each other like, knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Oh, I went really well. I was like, no, it didn't, Ali. They had no idea what you were on about knocking on the door.
Oh, God.
So I found out the other day that my new regional manager is a Pompey fan. And
is it that guy, Mr. Pompey, with the bell?
Yeah, no, he actually on the new presentation, because we subcontract to a company, and they decided to change vendors. So I moved vendors as well, because you legally have to be moved over. And so they did an introduction, and there was a picture of him there with that
Mr. Pompey.
Weirdo bell ringing dreadlock wearing whatever. And I really wanted to send him a message and say, oh yeah, the only real experience I have with Pompey fans is when one of them threw a hot dog at me at Wembley when you beat us in the semi-final. But I thought it was probably not such a good idea to say that, because I walked out of the station singing, Harry's got your money, Harry's got your money. I didn't like it much.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That was one of the 0-7 games I went to, Jens. You just reminded me. Like
that was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor old Dawson slipped, didn't he? And and they scored. He slipped and he slipped. Yeah.
But we were massive favourites for that game.
Yeah.
And we had enough chances, but we just didn't really turn up, did we? It was extra time as well. And,
yeah.
So, surprise, surprise, we're going back to Ange with Aussie Ange.
Okay.
Look at what he did in Scotland. 4-1 leagues and cups. No Spurs fan would swap that night in Bilbao. Ange brought the trophy drought in 17 years. He's a winner. I agree that he is a winner.
Results-based analysis, my friends.
In that competition and in the cups, I thought well, as I said before, but that league form the end of last season was absolutely shocking.
That's the worry. That's probably the reason he won't get the job in that league form in case we get that again.
Yeah, if we
I've got the 81 cup final, and I'm not swapping it for Bilbao. That's for sure. Yeah.
What was that? 91.
The 81.
All right, yeah.
I wouldn't swap 91 either, to be honest.
It was good. Let me get it right. You know, it was a good night. Sitting at home watching it and great. But 81, I was there, and it was something special.
Yeah, it's always something special when you. I don't think the only cup finals that I've been to live, we've lost. So
really?
Yeah.
Considering how long we've been without one,
I think it was only. I'm pretty sure it was only one that I went to, and that was against Chelsea League Cup final when Eriksen hit the bar.
Oh God! Yeah.
We should have had that one, but I was right. I was literally sat in the last chair at the back.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out where the ball was and who was on the ball at the time.
Oh,
if it's any consolation, that Portsmouth game, me and Gaz were in row 1 at Wembley, and we couldn't see fuck all. Like the balls were up here. We're like, we couldn't see anything. Like row 1, we worked out that you need to be at least row 8 or 9 or 10 to actually see anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
you'd have been all right, Jens. You'd have been fucking towering above the fucking thing up here.
Yeah.
No, I think I sat in row 7 or 8 for the playoff final, Watford versus Crystal Palace back in the day, because Steve had a spare ticket, so I went along for that. And that was actually a really good view. And we were literally only, I think, 30 meters away from when Kevin Phillips got one over on his own team and put Watford out. And it's a good day out. That was though.
My season.
Amazing how many people from my school and from the surrounding area are actually Watford supporters, and they were all in the same pub. I was like, fucking hell, I ain't seen you since I was 12.
Well, that's going to be our next London derby, mate. That's going to be our next North London derby.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I go Wembley. I go Wembley for all the World Cup qualifiers. I tend to sit kind of like, you wouldn't see ants, but I like to see the whole game. So I tend not to sit near the stands because it's no fun. It's no fun shouting at the England players because they don't give a fuck. You know, it's not like Spurs where you can give them some jip and like they'll turn around or the manager will go off at you. Yeah, well, the managers tend to.
I remember we went to the only England game I went to, I think it was back in 1993, and John Barnes scored. It was like Colombia, and I hated John Barnes. And like we were shit, and we were losing 1-0 to Colombia for ages. And then John Barnes scored a free kick, and everyone, all the Liverpool fans were, yeah, John Barnes. And I was like, I fucking hate John Barnes. I didn't even get any like enjoyment out of that game at all.
Oh,
it's most Arsenal. It's like most Arsenal fans when it comes to England. Most Arsenal fans just refuse to like Harry Kane. They're like, "Oh, we fucking scored again." It's like, well, yeah,
French.
Tap in merchant, penalty merchant,
merchants, fuck off.
Yeah. So Ange's first season was overall good. He got 5th without Prime Kane. He wasn't given what he wanted. Ange will go on and manage elsewhere, like in Spain or Italy, and win again. When do you think that's going to happen? Where do you think he's going to go?
I think he wanted to go back to Greece, didn't he, to end his career? Where he's like
really?
63, 64 now, isn't he? So maybe he said he would, in honor of his dad, he wanted to go back and manage in Greece before he retired. So hopefully, well, maybe he's waiting for an opportunity out there.
Because who was his dad's team? Was it AK Athens?
Well, he's not going to go Olympiakos, is he?
Why is that?
Because Big Mac, innit?
Big Mac. No, you lost me there.
Oh, so he's Athens. He was born in Athens, so yeah. I think I seem to remember. Was he AEK Athens that he supported, or I'm not really sure. But anyway,
Was it AI not know? Ask AI. Like ChatGPT will know, won't it?
Yeah.
Make some
Olympiacos is owned by
yeah, no, it was
Marinakis.
AEK Athens. It says he grew up supporting Liverpool and AEK Athens. I fucking hate that bloke now.
Oh, he'd love it then to rub it in old Marinakis' face, wouldn't he? If they're
Yeah.
rivals. Yeah, that'd be quite a nice challenge for him.
But apparently today we're getting a fluke win at Anfield. So, Aussie Ange, quick question for you. Have you always supported Tottenham, or did you just start following us because of Ange? I'm not being nasty here, but I know that in countries that don't have such, massive history of football, because rugby and Aussie rules, etc., is bigger. Often they will support the player or the manager who's doing well and goes to Europe and etc.
Bizarrely, Jens, a couple of guys that used to come over and play cricket for Amersham Hill, they all the Aussies supported Tottenham. I don't know what it is, what the connection is, but like 3 of them in a row, they all supported Tottenham. Okay. So for some reason, there is an Aussie. Must be all the heat getting to their head. Fucking send them crazy.
Oh dear.
Because I work with a lot of Australians in hotels in London, and if they like football, it was always a really big difference, because most of them were expats. Their fathers or their mothers had moved to Australia from England. So one of them was a Wolves fan because his old man was from the Black Country. And the other one was a Chelsea fan because his old man was from London but didn't really support anything, and Chelsea were winning everything at the time. So it's an interesting.
Have we ever had any Aussie players? Just off the top of my head, I can't think. I'm going to Google it.
Stacey Divleski.
Is that it?
Who?
I believe so. He was signed by Frank Arneson at the same time as. Hang on a minute. Divleski. Yeah, here we go. Australian former footballer.
Yeah, not a lot, is there?
He joined. He joined during the Arneson years with what's his name? What was Limbarski and Ziegler and all of these sort of off the cuff players.
Yeah.
But he was he played at PSV, so I think that's where Arneson knew him from.
Right.
But his first 3 teams were PSV, Rot-Weiss Essen, Tottenham Hotspur, and Melbourne Victory from 2003, 2005. No appearances.
There's another one. Look, Massimo Luongo is playing for Millwall at the moment. He was Australian, born in Sydney.
Yeah, he was a big player for QPR, I seem to remember. And as Carl's Lynn Blue said, we had Massimo Luongo under the Redknapp time. He came through the academy. Yes, he did. I think he actually went on to have a really good career.
He's at Millwall at the moment, so he's still playing the Championship.
Yeah. I heard him on a podcast. I don't know if you ever listened to the 72 Plus podcast on BBC. That's with
Debbie Does Dallas or whatever. No.
It's nice. Yeah, Busty Brenda's bollock bonanza. Yeah, but
oh my god.
But he was on there, and he actually spoke really positively about Spurs. I think
makes a change.
He left us to go to Swindon, I think. And then he went on from there. Right, guys.
I don't know why all these Australians support Tottenham then, because literally 3 in a row, and they were like mid-20s, 30s, and they all supported Tottenham. Mad. I suppose we were doing well under Proch, weren't we? When Kuehl and all those guys were just sort of in their peak, and there was a guy at Leeds, Viduka and stuff like that. So then they probably started getting into football then, and then Poch came in and Tottenham were doing well, so maybe we picked up a few fans then.
I think what was his name? Viduka. One of the guys that I work with in hotels said he was a big football fan. I don't think he actually had an English team though, but he loved to watch football. And he was saying he used to play with him. Yeah, not like that, obviously.
Debbie does Dallas again.
Yes. But he, I think he played against him at some point, and he said he's never met anyone quite as thick as Mark Viduka. But fuck me, he certainly knew where the goal was. I couldn't give a shit.
Man, kick ball.
But Carlslin Blue is saying there was another Aussie Greek centre back, but he never played. And I'm sure there was an Aussie goal. I have a feeling I remember that Aussie goalkeeper. I can't for the life of me remember that Aussie Greek centre back though. But yeah, it would have been nice to have had Harry Kewell or Mark Viduka, wouldn't it? They were decent players. Right, chaps. It's an hour and a quarter in. Anyone got anything else that they want to talk about? Or just straight to the predictions?
This is the carnival on rock bottom incoming any moment. Now we're just leading up to our rock bottom moment.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Kev. What did you say, mate?
Pray for Tottenham.
Pray for thoughts and prayers, guys. Thoughts and prayers.
St. Jude is the patron saint of lost causes, so it might be the one.
Well, that makes sense, actually, because my mum was called Judith, and I've always been a lost cause, so.
And Liverpool sang "Hey Jude" as a sign. We're going to beat Liverpool today.
Happy Heavenly Mother's Day, Mother. And happy Mother's Day to all the other mothers out there. So, okay, guys, thank you very much for coming on. Everybody who's watching, please give it a like and a subscribe. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Carl, Aussie Ange, Donna Cullen. I still reckon
Zesty.
Donna Cullen is, I'm pretty sure, is Barrison Royale, isn't it? So.
Oh my God, the most zesty commenter on YouTube, man. The Queen of Zest. The Queen of Zest has come back.
Aussie Ange is saying 3-1 win today. Guys, what are our predictions? Starting with you, Guy.
Oh, we're getting fucked. Simple as, mate. 3-0.
3-0. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I think it's 3-0. I don't even think we're going to score a goal. I don't even think we are.
If we do, lose 5-1. 5-1.
Yeah.
5-1. Yeah. I was going to say you're being generous to us there, Guy. Only 3-0. I really think
I know.
we're going to get fucking annihilated.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe Liverpool take pity on us. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to the pub. I'm not doing a watch along. I'm going to the pub with mates. I'm not doing a watch along. I can't sit here and go through that. So misery loves company, mate. Misery loves company.
I'll be watching. I can't help it.
Yeah, I should be watching as well, but
it'll be on in the background. It'll be on in the background. Don't blame me. Yeah, it'll be on in the background. Every 5 minutes, I'll be like, oh, another round.
Yeah. Can I have a whiskey chaser with mine, please?
Yeah.
John.
I know exactly what egotistical twats our players are. They don't like the new manager. They hate the fucking board. They are going to roll over and get their bellies absolutely tickled today just to get rid of this guy and send a message to the board. You fucking don't know what you're doing. Why have you got this fucking idiot in? We are going to get pumped. 7, 8, it could be 9.
Shades of 1978.
Fucking Dragoshin is fucking horrific. We're going to get absolutely pumped. We are absolutely pumped.
We got beat 7-0 in 1978 when Ardiles and Villa played Liverpool for the first time.
Yeah,
7-0. Bloody hell.
7. We'll go 7-0. We'll be generous, but I think it could be more.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think you'll see these players completely. It will be our rock bottom moment today. Even joking aside, I think that will be our rock bottom moment today. We'll get our.
We'll capitulate. I'm expecting it, so I won't be disappointed.
Yeah. They'll roll over and let their bellies get tickled because they hate this guy. They hate the board. Fucking, they think the fans hate them. They're just gonna completely roll out the red carpet for Liverpool and get humiliated to get this guy out and gone, basically.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
going to be a
heartbreaking,
fucking
isn't
shit show, man.
it?
It's a shit show. It's a complete shit show. Well, the Spurs have been in a death spiral mentality-wise for a long time. I mean, people are saying to me like, "Oh, you've been playing quite bad lately." Lately, the only reason like we haven't been on the back pages is because of the Chelsea game. If it wasn't for the Chelsea game, we'd be all over the back pages.
Yeah.
These players love an excuse, don't they? They've got the injury crisis, the Liverpool away record, the new manager they don't like. They love an excuse. They'll just literally roll over and let their bellies get tickled.
Oh, I did hear some positive news though. Apparently, Udogie's back next week just to get injured again after 45 minutes and be out until the end of the season.
Yay! It's going to be a doom watch, isn't it? It's definitely a doom watch. And
I think I might go and do some painting, watch the paint dry instead.
Well, no, it'd be entertaining to just to watch us hit that bottom, hear us hitting the bottom there, and then time to build again. Now we can get our feet down and start pushing back up again.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting thing. Sorry, Kev.
No, carry on.
Yeah. No, what Ozzy Ange says, panel, things are bad now, but within 5 years we're winning either a Premiership or a Champions League.
Cool, mate. If you believe that, you go with that energy, bro. You go with that energy. I don't even think we'll win the Championship, mate. So
if you're going to come to outrageous stuff, I reckon we'll beat Atletico 4-0 on Wednesday night.
If we get relegated, it's going to take 10, 15 years to get back to.
Yeah, we'll go down.
We'll do decent management, and we don't have decent management, so.
We'll do what Charlton did. They got down. They went all the. I mean, they've only just come back to the Championship this season. They languished in League One and League Two for a while. They languished in League One, man, because of bad ownership, bad board decisions, and bad managers.
Yeah. The ownership deserve it, but us fans don't. But no VAR. We'll have to get some new grounds. We'll be on twice a week. More football for us. More YouTube content.
Absolutely. God, do you think that YouTube can handle any more of my ugly mug? I wouldn't have thought so. I'll still just do it once a week.
What are we on now? 85 still? Have we gone up subscribers wise? Are we on?
No, we're on 85. So anyone who's watching, got 5 people in.
Smash that like.
Smash that like. What's his name? Dermot from We Are Tottenham. No, not We Are Tottenham. Tottenham Till I Die TV said he might pop on today, but unfortunately he hasn't. But
sorry, I was a bit late. I had a phone call to do that lasted too long.
Yeah, no worries.
I was saying for years about. I said I want to see Spurs win one more trophy, and I've done that. So it was a long wait, from 2008 to 2025. So I'm happy. We got that trophy. I was after. Yeah,
I was at that final at 2008. That was a good game. I love that game. Jermaine Janus free kick. Let's go.
I was in some pub in Muswell Hill. It was a converted church. I think it was a Firkin or something. And let's just say I was a little bit nervous, so I decided to drink pints of Heineken with whiskey chasers. I don't know how I got home that night. And,
we were not favourites for that game, man.
I have a very nice scar above my. Yeah, exactly. I have a very nice scar above my left eye where I either got punched or fell over or something like that. So, all the way from Muswell Hill back down to Northfields in Ealing. It's a bit of a long trip.
Oh, that is a trick, bro.
God knows how I made it back, but I did, and I did actually end up going to work the next day. But
you could have hit your head on Big Ben for all you know.
Sorry?
You could have hit your head on Big Ben. Walking past, darn.
No, and I'll have you know, John, that Big Ben is actually the bell. It's not the building.
Aye. It's certainly a bell
involved. You can't remember.
So, Aussie Edge, final comment before we go. We won't be able to hold as many NFL concerts due to the championships having...
Wait till the board find out that. Are you like, right, fucking Pep Guardiola in, come on.
We'll probably play some of our games at the training ground. Just
Yeah,
to move them over.
Yeah, imagine they would do that, wouldn't they? Like, well, yeah, we've got Beyonce tonight.
What, when the women play? They'll put them in the women's stadium, won't they?
Yeah, Barnet.
Yeah.
Orient's a good sub, yeah. Move over to Orient.
Yeah.
Some of the games. Yeah.
Okay, then, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. Everybody who watched, please like and subscribe. RickyVillaTV.
The beginning of the end.
Spurswation TV. Smash that, Loic, as John said. And finally, Levy is out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Need to be out.
Yeah. Get these fuckers out, man.
Lange out. That's the last one.
Yeah, I'm going to the protest. Planning on going to the protest for the first game. Yeah.
Langer out.
Good night, guys.